Okay, Michael, share with us about your last 5 days insight about our China buying trip and Canton Fair trip.
Yes, okay. So let me introduce myself. As I said, my name is Michael Reihana-Layson, and I've known Lindy for some time now. And when she mentioned going to China, it was something that I've been thinking about in terms. I'm part of a community group.
血传，中国采购团狂省60%，澳洲建商直呼早该来了，现场签约破纪录。2. 今天对比，同款建材中国 vs 澳洲价格，看完再也不敢在本地买了。32人亲证。3. 澳洲建商集体爆哭，过去10年被坑惨了，跟着 CEO 买建材，1年省下1套房。4. 独家内幕，中国工厂职工价曝光，澳洲建材商慌了，32位建商现场抢单实录。5. 颠覆认知，中国采购之旅让澳洲建商赚翻 ，CEO 放话，不来就是你的损失。
And moving forward, and from
how is the whole few days trip? How does that look like?
一位澳洲建商的泣血忠告：不来中国采购就是在烧钱。直通中国 CEO 团让我多赚200万。让我彻底改变认知的5大震撼体验。1. 我终于知道中间商赚了我们多少钱。亲眼见证，同样品质的铝合金门窗，中国工厂职工价280每平方米 ，vs 澳洲本地批发价720每平方米，光这一项就省了15万。来自黄金海岸的 Builder Michael。What's
the highlight of your trip?
The highlight, just.
2. CEO 带队的特权，你想象不到。直通中国陈总当场要求工厂打开原料仓，没有这个关系，普通买家根本看不到真实用料。3. 不是便宜没好货，是你不懂怎么买。我的秘诀：坚持要出口特供版产品，比内销版贵5%到8%，但完全符合澳洲标准。5. 最值钱的是这套验厂方法论，学会用5S 管理看板评估工厂，车间清洁度直接反映品控水平。为什么我强烈推荐直通中国？他们提前3个月就帮我们审核工厂资质，淘汰了12家不合格供应商。独有的价质双控模式，确保低价不降质，全程配备中英双语工程师，连 AS 标准条款都帮你标注好。给同行的重要建议：一定要参加至少1次直通中国的采购团。自己摸索的代价太高，我去年自己找的3家工厂，2家出了质量问题。
The next time us revisiting.
How is the Shenzhen trip?
Like just the size of the place. I mean, it's like you're always in the city all the time. You never moved out of it. It was just it's just a huge place. First time I've been to a city that's so big, and the lights and the Chinese people, their culture, they're very welcoming. They're just like our culture. We're culturally based, and we focus on, or our groundings are about caring and sharing, and that's what I saw from the Chinese people. And through every day, we were always the hospitality of the people. They were always giving, and that resonated with me. And I think in that sense we can share. Culturally based people, we kind of understand one another. And as I mentioned to you, with Anzac Day celebrations this weekend, as Australians and New Zealanders, when we went to war in the First World War, that brought us closer together. And out of that forged the relationship, the foundations and the beginning of what they call close economic relations and CER. And so I swapped that out, China economic relations, because I really do think China has so much to offer, and that's something that
How does China Direct Sourcing did this particular organizing this trip? How is Lindy and her team?
Amazing. Lindy is I've known her for quite some time now. She's a lady of integrity. Her words are what she says is what she does, and I have no doubt that if I involve people, that Lindy will come through to what she says, and that's just that trust and reassuring that I can go back to Australia, talk to our community, and say, look, this lady we can, we trust, and that's reassuring.
For the people who have concern or hesitate and want to come to China yet have some concern, what would you say to them?
Just have an open mind. Like myself, I because of yourself, I felt a lot of reassurance in that sense. But, and as you say, it's about just coming with an open mind, and when you associate with people that are looking for a reason or why, then I think that makes it a bit easier. But then, as I said, it's like it's them seeing that it's possible. And
would you come to join this tour again?
Oh, most definitely. As I say, this is my first time to China, and it's opened my eyes, and I'm sure it'll open up many more. As you know, China's a long way away, and it's a different culture and a different structure, and how they're governed and so forth, and likewise. So it's kind of a changing of our mindset, but once again, it's having that open mind to just go out there and experience what the benefits are.
Who do you think you would highly recommend to take on this trip?
Who would I highly recommend?
Yes. Who do you think would get the benefit out of this trip?
I think those, have an open mind. The young generation, because I think, they're faced with a lot of challenges, and I think the next generation down, because from my perspective, I'm trying to create a legacy so that we set it up so that they can come in and then continue that legacy. And so, them foremost, but I think it's open to anybody that has an open mind, and anyone that's got an open mind.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for sharing, Michael. What's the last words you want to say to people who want to come?
Well, as I just said, if you're looking for, given where the world is right now, just give it a go. So have an open mind, give it a go, and anything's possible. And that only comes from when you step out of your comfort zone. If you're sort of stuck where you are, try something different, go somewhere different. You never know. Anything's possible.
Thank you very much, Michael, for the interview.
You're welcome, Lindy.